Hi there, my name is Ryan and I'm going to show you how to make a yearly calendar in Google Sheets that updates automatically whenever you change the year. Plus, the calendar highlights the current date and also prints quite nicely. Now, if you don't have time to build it, you can always get yourself a copy via the link in the description. That being said, let's get started. The first thing we will do is set up the worksheet structure. Use your mouse to select all of the columns. Right-click on the column headers, select Resize Columns, set the size to 35, and click OK. Then click in this box, which is called the Name box. Type in 1 through 1000 and press Enter. Then right-click on the row headers, select Resize Rows, set the size to 30, click OK. Then change the horizontal alignment to center and the vertical alignment to middle. Next, select columns B through D, right-click, resize columns, set the size to 100, and click OK. Then select columns U through Z, right-click, insert columns to the right. Then select column AD, right-click, resize column, set the size to 100, and click OK. Finally, turn off the grid lines by going to View, Show, Uncheck Grid Lines. Okie dokie. Next, we'll make the year selection. Select the range AD2 through AD3. Bold the font. Click the Borders button. Change the border color to dark gray 1. Then click this to apply all borders. Select AD2, click the Fill Color button, and select Light Gray 2. Then type in Enter Year, and then enter the current year below. Next, we'll create a list of dates that will power our calendar. Start by selecting cell B2, and type in month, then first, and Sunday. Now, if you want your calendar to start on Monday instead, you can change this to Monday. After that, select cell B3 and type in 1, 2, 3, and use the fill handle to complete the series down to 12. Then select cell C3 and enter the following formula. Equals date function $AD $3, next argument B3, next argument 1, close parentheses, and press enter. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula down to cell C14. Next, select cell D3 and enter this formula. Equals C3 minus weekday function C3, next argument 1, close parentheses, plus 1, and press enter. Now, if you're setting up your calendar to start on Monday instead of Sunday, then change the first 1 in this formula to a 2 instead. Either way, once you have it, use the fill handle to copy the formula down to cell D14. Alright, now we'll build the first month section of our calendar. Start by selecting the range F2 through L2. Bold the font. Go to Borders, All Borders. Set the fill color to light gray 2. Then click this to merge and center the cells. Next, select F3 through L3. Bold the font. Go to Borders. Click this to apply outside borders, and then set the fill color to light blue 3. Then select F4 through L9. Bold the font. Borders, all borders. Then, with the range still selected, click the More Formats button here and select Custom Date and Time. clear everything in the box, then click the down arrow, select Day, and click Apply. This makes it so dates show up as just the day number and nothing else. Next, go ahead and select cell F3 and enter SU, M, TU, W, TH, F, and SA. And if your calendar starts with Monday instead, then change these labels accordingly. Once you have them, select cell F4 and enter the formula equals $D, $3, and press enter. Next, select cell G4 and enter the formula equals F4 plus 1. Then use the fill handle to copy the formula to cell L4. Then copy the formulas down one row. Next, select F5 and enter the formula equals L4 plus 1 and press enter. Then select F5 through L5 and use the fill handle to copy the formulas down to row 9. Finally, select the merge cell on top and enter the formula equals upper function, text function, L4, next argument, quote, MMMM, quote, close parentheses, and press enter. Awesome. Now we're going to copy and paste this section of the calendar to create the other 12 months. Start by selecting the range F2 through L9 and copy the cells. Then select cell N2 and paste. To change it to February, select cell N4 and change the reference to D4 so it references the first Sunday before the 1st of February. Then select N2 through T9, copy the cells, select V2 and paste, then select cell V4 and change the reference to the Sunday before the 1st of March, which is cell D5. Then repeat this process to create the other 12 months for the calendar. Once you have all 12 months, the next step is to add some conditional formatting to gray out the days in the calendar that don't fall within the month listed on top. So to start, select the range F4 through L9 and go to Format, Conditional Formatting. Under Format Cells If, select Custom Formula Is. Then for the formula, enter the following. Equals month function F4 close parentheses less than greater than $B $3. Then under formatting style, set the color to light gray 3 and change the font color to gray. From here, your next step is to click and add another rule. This duplicates the previous rule, and we just need to make a few changes to apply it to the next month in our calendar. First, under Apply to Range, change the range to the second month of dates, which is N4 through T9. Then in the formula, change the F4 reference to N4, which is the top left date under February, and also increment the last number by 1. After that, click Add Another Rule, change the range to V4 through AB9, and in the formula, change N4 to V4 and increment the last number by 1. Then click Add Another Rule, change the range to F13 through L18, and in the formula, change V4 to F13 and increment the last number by 1. And from here, just repeat this process for each month in your calendar. Okie dokie, once you've finally finished setting up the formatting for each month, click on Done. Fantastic. To finish things up, I'll show you how to automatically highlight the current date. Now, if you don't want this feature, you can skip to the next step. But if you do, here's how it's done. Select the range F4 through AB36. Then in the Conditional Formatting window on the right, click Add Another Rule. Under Format Cells If, select Date Is. Then below, make sure that Today is selected. Then under Formatting Style, change the fill color to yellow. Then click Done and close the Conditional Formatting window. Awesome! All that's left now is to clean things up a bit and show you how to print the calendar. First, select columns B through D, right-click, and hide. Then, to print the calendar, select the range F2 through AB36, then go to File, Print. Where it says Current Sheet, change it to Selected Cells, and under Scale, select Fit to Page. You can then select Landscape or Portrait, and finally Next, and Print. That's all there is to it. I really gotta say, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you had fun building this calendar. Leave me a comment if you have any questions, and like this video if you had a good time. Even consider subscribing if you want to see more things like this. That's all for now, but I'm sure I'll see you again soon in the next Spreadsheet Life video.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall